on, people? It is Christopher here, back in the building with the Week 23 Premier League predictions. But has to be said, it was a weird Week 22 because Man United managed to come out 9-0 winners. Yes, I did just say 9-0 winners over Southampton. But Southampton, they did have two men sent off in that game, so it would be a bit harsh for me to say, look, it could very much well have happened, but you just got to take it on the chin and try and move on. Hopefully, Southampton don't get bogged down by this too badly. Moving on, but Liverpool, however, from going 64 games unbeaten at home to losing 2 games in a row, how times have changed, eh? Could we see the end of their title defence this weekend against Manchester City? Well, theoretically, but who knows? Chelsea got the job done against Tottenham and won 1-0, but is Mourinho genuinely finished as a manager at the top level? But that's about it, really. Oh yeah, Arsenal lost 2-1 against Wolves, so Wolves did the double over them, but they had 2 men sent off. But that's a story for another day. As usual, guys, I've got the 2-minute timer up on screen, but first and foremost, I need to have the fixtures up on screen so you guys can see them. But now that you guys have seen them, here's my 2-minute timer, which you guys probably can't even see in the sunlight, but hey ho. But let's go. So, Aston Villa versus Arsenal, but Arsenal, as I mentioned, had 2 men sent off, but I think Aston Villa will actually come out winners and come out 2-0 winners in a very convincing win against Arsenal. Next up, Burnley versus Brighton, which is massive in the context of the relegation battle, but Burnley, I think, will nick it and win 1-0. Next up, we got Newcastle, Southampton, both sides in desperate need for a win, but Southampton will get the job done and win 2-1. Next up, we have Fulham versus West Ham, so a classic London derby, but West Ham, I think, will come out comfortable 2-0 winners in that game. Next up, United versus Everton, but tough game this for United, but Everton are usually our bogey side, but United, I think, will win 2-1. Next up, we have got Tottenham versus West Brom, both sides in desperate need of a win, but Tottenham, I think, will come out 2-1 winners. West Brom, rather, I should be saying, are going to struggle in the relegation fight. Wolves versus Leicester, going to be a tight game this, but no one, I think, will win the game, and it will end in a nicely poised 1-1 draw. Next up, the game of the week. Liverpool versus Manchester City, but it is at Anfield, but I think the game will end in a 1-1 draw given City's history at Anfield. Next up, we've got Sheffield United versus Chelsea. Chelsea haven't convinced me so far under Thomas Tuchel, but I think they'll get the job done and win 2-0. And last but not least, we have got Leeds United versus Crystal Palace, but I think it'll be an absolute epic shootout. But Leeds will come out and win 3-2 in what will be a very high-scoring, no-defence game. But on that note, guys, that is the end of my Week 23 Premier League predictions. And as usual, guys, I've got my predictions up on the screen right now. But as always, guys, given that we are in a national lockdown ourselves, I do think that you guys should just check in on your mates from every so often just to see how they're doing. But if you want to check out my Week 22 Premier League predictions, then the video is right here. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel right here. And until next time, guys, peace out.